Okay, so hello students. This is the first time that you have the video with me. Okay, I mean you watch the explanation videos. So in this chapter, it might be a little bit different and more difficult than the previous chapters. So in here, I will explain the workbook to you. So first of all, the question 1 MC. So here, asking you which of the following options are correct. So number 1, Hong Kong is located near line X. It's true, okay? Hong Kong is somewhere here. And Y is a line of latitude. Y, okay? As we know, latitude is about the horizontal one. 打橫嗰個係 latitude. And this one 長好長好長打直嘅 is called the longitude. So Y is a longitude but not the altitude. So number 3, Z is a point. So here Z is a point. That is correct. So the answer is 1 and 3. So the answer should be B. Number 1 is boy. And number 2, which of the following comparison about the urban land use between London and Hong Kong are correct? Number 1, both are major financial centers in the world is true. And number 2, the importance of the industrial land use in both cities has decreased. That is true as well, okay? London used to be land with factories, okay? It's the one of the earliest industrial area in the world, while Hong Kong, in the 80s centuries, we have a very rapid development of the industrial land. 香港喺80年代嘅工業發展呢都係好蓬勃啦。咁 but now you can see London and Hong Kong, we don't have that much of the industrial land use, so it decreased. And number 3, this is more institutional land use in London. There are more institutional land use in London than in Hong Kong, and that is true. So you could refer back to your textbook to see there are different types of the institutional land use in London. So the answer should be 1, 2, and 3, D. And number 3, which of the following are correct description of the Canary Wharf, London? So it was a port area, and it has been redeveloped in recent decades, okay, from an industrial area to a business and financial center. And number 3, it is now a major industrial area. Of course, it's not, because it's in the past. So now it's the financial center. So the answer should be 1 and 2 only, A. And number 18, as most of the questions are not covered in our book, so that's why we skip page 18. And here we goes to page 19. So first of all, you need to name the line A to G, okay, which are the major lines of the latitude and the longitude. So before that, let's do a very quick revision on your book. That is on your book, page 32. So you could see we have the latitude and the longitudes. So at the very top, okay, that is the 60 above the 66.5 degree north, we call it as the Arctic Circle, okay. 23.5 degree to the north, we call it as the Tropical of Cancer. At a 0 degree of the latitude, we call it the Equator. 22.5 degrees south is the Tropical of the Capricorn, while the 60.5 degrees south is the Antarctic Circle. For the longitude, at the 0 degree, we call it as the prime meridian. For the 180 degree, we call it as the international date line. So if you want to have a 3D and a rounded picture of the latitude and longitude lines, okay, you can go to the summary, the unit summary, or what we call a unit quiz on. Okay, wait, let's move to that. So this is the I solution, which I suggest you, if you don't have your book with you, you could also refer to it and you can read it. Okay, nearly there. And it is on page 47. So because the world is in a round shape, right? So you can see the longest line actually is the equator, equator. Here, Arctic Circle, tropical of Cancer, equator again. Okay, the tropical of Capricorn, and the Antarctic Circle. So you can copy it back to your book, page 47, if you don't know the answer. So here in the northern part, we call it as the northern hemisphere, 北半球啦. The southern hemisphere, 南半球. And here you can see the prime meridian is here, while the international dateline is somewhere here. Alright, so this is the very quick revision of the chapter. Let's go back to our answer of the workbook. So for A, okay, A is here. Sorry, A is here. This is the prime meridian. While for B here, 180 degree is the international dateline. For the latitude, okay, C, D, E, F, G, okay, you can see C and D and E and F and G. G here is the Arctic Circle, the Tropic of Cancer, the equator, the Tropic of Capricorn, as well as the last Antarctic Circle. Right? So for number question 2, you need to refer to the table on the page 20. That means this table, and fill in the blanks for that, and then you have to match the cities of the countries back to there. So let's watch the map first. So number 1, so here number 1 here, it should be the United Kingdom, UK. Number 2, here is the northern part of the Europe, Finland. Number 3, here, okay, of course you would recognize the shape of the country. This is China. Number 4, here, the place where the girls love a lot, the South Korea. While here down of the China is the Malaysia. And finally here, okay, in somewhere like a chicken leg, here, this one is the Brazil in the South American plate. Okay, so it's like this here. The spelling, you can write it back. So for United Kingdom and Finland, they are located at the continent of Europe. China, South Korea, and the Malaysia, they are located at Asia. While for Brazil, is in the South America continent. So for the hemisphere, so for the Finland to Malaysia, they are in the north and the east hemisphere. While for Brazil, it's in the southern and the western hemisphere. Alright, so let's go back to the country. So Helsinki is in Finland. Okay, so here you can see 1. United Kingdom, of course, the capital is London here. And then number 4, China, the city here, Tianjin is in China. And Seoul, Seoul in Korea, number 5. Number 6, Malaysia, the Kuala Lumpur. And Brazil, for this number 2, Rio de Janeiro. Okay, I'm not sure whether I pronounce it right. Maybe it is a Spanish. So you could correct me if I'm not correct. Okay, read it out to me when the school is back. Alright, so you write back the number. For part D, the structure questions. Okay, last part of the workbook where I ask you to upload the page to me on the Google Classroom. So first of all, I will go over it with some common mistakes that I have discovered. Alright, so first of all, it asks you to match the places here, and also part B asks you to write down the major functions that you have identified from the place. Okay, so the common mistakes here is some students, you misread the questions. You didn't write the choice 1, 2, 3 here. Instead, you write it the function by your own word, right? So please always remember to read the question. So let's check the answer. So first, the place West End. West End is a cultural zone, and Westminster is the administrative center. Okay, 行政嘅機構嚟嘅。And X, let's see. X here and Y here. X is the city of London, where is the financial center, and Y, let's move back. Y is here. Y is the Canary Wharf, which is also the financial center. And it asks you question C, which place in the table above is the CBD of London, okay, Central Business District. So the business activities are concentrated at the area. It should be place X right here. Or you could write the name of it as the City of London. So this one, City of London, place X. Number 2, A and B, I asked you to skip. And for number C, 2C. So, Canary Wharf has changed from an industrial area to a major business and financial center in London. Why is there such a change? So, with the decline of the port industry in the 1960s to 70s, many factories and docks, okay, you can write the answer of closed down or moved out. So, there are no longer the factory or the docks there. The area became, so someone said less expensive, okay, instead it's not, it become run down, the area become run down, okay, means reduced, or it's not as good as before, because the places, they are, the factories, they are moved out, so it become run down, the area. And the government has developed the area into a business and financial center. Some student, okay, another common mistakes here. Some students, you write the government has redeveloped the area into the Canary Wharf, but the questions is asking you how the Canary Wharf is changed, okay? So you need to tell me it changed into the business and financial center. So this is the business and financial center. All right. So if you don't understand, you could read again the PowerPoint and also the YouTube videos that we have chosen for you to get more information of that. And for the Canary Wharf, we have attached 2 YouTube videos for you, so you could read more, okay, watch it, okay, for more information of the place. If you have any questions, please circle your answer, and then when the school is resumed, you can ask me. And please do your own marking with a green pen and write down the answer if your answer is not the same as the suggested answer. Okay, so please mark it. So that's the end of the explanation video. Thank you.